Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's Captain Crush. I'm here to discuss the 6-game NBA slate that we have today. I'm doing it the night before, so the options are going to be limited, so bear with me while we get our feet firing and we try to find some value and possibly a way to win on this Taco Tuesday on Valentine's Day Eve. Let's get it, boys. But before we do anything, I'm going to do something I normally save for the middle of the videos, and that is going to be the shout outs. All right, so here I am in my Discord section, and I just got to say, yesterday was a banger, absolute banger. I had a triple crown winner, which means a slip on parlay play, a slip on PrizePicks, and a slip on sleeper. Cash it all. I told you guys I've been doing these things I call daily doubles, where you put them in and you get a return of 2x, sometimes 1.9x, but usually 2x. The parlay play now lets you do alternate lines. So those of you that can't get on chalkboard because you're Android poverty users, you can now go to parlay play and you can take alternate lines over there, which we did. Gafford, my play of the day yesterday was Daniel Gafford. He soared over everything. I hope you had enough common sense to watch this video and lock him in. Daniel Gafford. And Tyrese Maxey was the alternate line at 3.5. He soared over. The daily double for PrizePicks, Kyrie Irving, the discount, and Josh Hart's Goblin, cash. And then I wasn't done there. Curry and Gafford, a different Gafford since they bumped his fantasy score. I went with his P+R and Curry, cash it. And then the optimal 1v1 run back for Washington and Dallas, Gafford and Mr. Avija, cash that as well. And then I even put up a lottery ticket, which went 4 of 6 because Sadiq Bey and Jacob Podol, the community favorites, sold. But I'll take 40%, better than nothing, and that's just what I posted under the tab. I won't even tell you how good the list did, but before I quit, let me go shout out some of the boys that I know that they're up right now. We got OG Mudbone, he tailed me, cash him. We got AJ Green, I know he tailed. Iceberg built a wall. Oh no, wait, that's Captain Crush. That's Captain Crush's wall. Let's see what we got. Cash it. I did this on the live stream, called this, I dubbed it the stud slip. Jamal Murray reboot. Jalen Brunson decided he was gonna sell, but everyone else cashed. I should have just shoehorned in Gafford. Whatever, 2x, we did it live. Cash it. Let's keep going here. Bang, another banger. All these were on my list, and I just paired it with the Kyrie discount. Cash that for 10x. Did somebody say Trey Mann? Oh yes, Captain Crush did. I talked about him on YouTube yesterday. I talked about Curry. I talked about Gafford. I talked about Paul George. Cash it all, baby. Now, who doesn't love a good fourth quarter lottery ticket? I know the DGens in my Discord do, so I gave them one, and luckily I went for 1.5x because the DMPs. Zubac had 4 fouls, and he was the one that I was most confident in. Of course he's the one that went over. That made no sense, but still worthy of making the wall with a 1.5x cash. And then we have a live stream slip cash, a regular 3x cash, another 3x cash, another 10x because yeah, I degened it and powered it because I knew it was hitting. Cash it. The daily double. Oh, Cap, how do you get to put all that money on the discounts? I get to put 100 on every discount in Taco. It's the VIP thing. It's a long story. Cash Maxi, cash Kyrie again, and another cash. And I'm pretty sure that was the end. Yep, and then we're back to normal. That was my wall that PrizePicks paid for. Now we got Stop Steve, who tailed. John Collins, 10RA, talked about that on YouTube, talked about all these. Look at all these green freaking beans. There's Iceberg's wall. I knew it was there. This was my sleeper slip, by the way. He tailed it, cash it, bang. I had the same one, max 10. We're doing this the night before, so I got extra time to do this, boys. I'm going through. I normally don't do this enough, but apparently all the young heads love to see winning slips. They're obsessed with it. They think that that means anything. It doesn't. It doesn't mean anything. You should come into court to be taught. As Terry Silver once said, did you come to teach or did you come to be taught? And when you come in here, come to be taught, and I promise you, you will be doing better off than when I found you. Anyways, there's tons of people. I could shout out everybody, bro. Everybody crushed it. Jayhawk with the rock meme. You love to see it. Everybody should have got a W. Everybody. JFK Security. JFK Security won a giveaway yesterday, and now he's cashing slips. You know that man's got some luck in his bones. Same thing with Trina. Won a giveaway yesterday, winning slips today. You love to see it. Alright, but that's enough about the Discord. If you're new to my channel, what that is CaptainCrush.net gold package. You go there, I do live streams, I do projection models, I do my playlist, all of it, and any of it is right there in the mix. Every day I release a chart like this for NBA where I cover the player, their points, rebounds, defensive rebounds, steals, turnovers, assists, you name it. I'll give you a projection for it and sometimes a fantasy score. It just depends on the day. And the good news is if you sign up with any of my partners, links in the description, you get a 30-day free trial. So take advantage of Parlay Play, who now offers alternate lines, folks. Now you can literally take alternate lines over here. You can't flex them, which PrizePicks still has the edge because they have goblins, but Parlay Play still has their own little things going on where every day you get one entry up to $10 and you can slide the line down. So right now my play of the day is Mr. Porzingis 26.5 P plus R. You can literally slide it down to 25.5 and get even more value. Pair it up with old Nurkic 25.5 PRA, put it in for 10 and you get a 3.13x payout, which pays $31.30. That is what you would do right there. Again, they have other lines, they have flex options. You can flex two-mans here. So if you flex the two-mans over there, you get 50% back and only 2x on the win instead of 3x, okay? Again, this is Parlay Play. They're up and coming. Now they're going to be a game changer now that they let you take alternate lines, just like Chalkboard does. But they do have that little slide the line feature. The good news is if you do sign up over there, you do get a 30-day free trial of my cord. All you have to do is email me the proof of deposit and I will send you a 30-day free trial. With all the plugs and promos out of the way, folks, let's talk about this PrizePicks Taco Tuesday, because you know the tacos are going to be raining from the heavens tomorrow. And maybe, just maybe, we get a couple of tacos that don't absolutely sell our souls. You understand what I am telling you? First things first, the thumbnail, that fire thumbnail. I was working on that thumbnail long before I started this video. I was fired up. I was amped up. It's Kristaps Porzingis, the man who's been trending up and everybody's been riding this train. Look at this, 34, 45, 34, 34, and 24. Now he's playing the Brooklyn Nets. I'll admit, the matchup isn't ideal. It's a pace down spot for him, but the fact of the matter is this. I don't see Claxton stopping him at all. Hopefully that lower back contusion. You know what a contusion is? It's a fancy word for bruise to confuse the public that don't know any better and think that it's an absolute crazy injury. It just means he has a bruise on his back. We all got bruises. We all got bumps and bruises, especially if you're gambling. Everybody's got a few bumps and bruises. So, Mr. Zinger, we're going to need you to suit up, and more importantly, we're going to need you to cash. And hopefully, since this is the night before, people can see this, because I'm telling you right now, just as sure as water is wet, this line is going to be 27.5 by tomorrow. Book it. Man, I hope they bump it to 27.5 or I'm going to look like a friggin' idiot. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, hopefully I'm right on that one. But the fact is, it's going to 27.5. Most likely. There's no guarantees in life except for taxes. But most likely that's going to 27.5. Bear with me because I'm a little tired right now. But now, let's go over to Outlier Bet and let's take a look. You can see points allowed 16th, rebounds allowed 25th. Crispy, right? Not so fast, buddy. Not so fast. Click the center. Don't be lazy. See what the true matchup is. And you can see points allowed 3rd, rebounds allowed 7th. Okay. So what looks like a slam dunk, if you deep dive and claw and dig a little bit deeper, you can see that it's not so much a slam dunk, but we already can see right here, most books have it priced at 27.5. That signals to me the line's probably going to be bumped up, which means we will lock in our crispy 1 point of value and we will ride this train until we're forced off. Last 5 green beans be darned, we are riding this train. Hopefully he doesn't get regression against the Nets. I'm telling you right now, if he regresses against the Nets, then chalk it all. He did play them on November 4th and he put up 29. That was so long ago, it might as well have been 2021. And then he played him again on November 10th, just a week later, and he got 11, but he didn't play a lot of minutes. 24 minutes. He probably got injured. The dude's a walking injury. I never ever make Porzingis my thumbnail or play of the day, but since this is the night before and I'm limited in what I have, Porzingis, you are the de facto play of the day. Do not sell, my brothers and sisters in Christ. I'm begging. Just do what you need to do. Go out there, bang, count it, splash, bang, rebounds. Do what you need to do and cover for the boys. We need you. Now, tomorrow, PrizePicks will be covered with goblins and there will be daily doubles. And if you're in my Discord right now, there's a daily double posted in there where you can go tail it and lock in your crispy 2x, because I'm telling you, it's hitting. I am in the middle of a ladder challenge with the daily doubles, and tomorrow's daily doubles will be tacos and goblins for 2x. We will have 3 chances. That's potentially $75 for those of you normies, and for the ones that are able to bet 100, there are a few of you in the cord. That's 300 in potential profit. Let's friggin' go. So leg number 1, we got the zinger. Now let's keep moving. Well, we know that OKC is going to be playing against the Orlando Poverty slow-paced defensive Magic, right? So what do we do here, Cap? What do we do? Well, I'm not exactly sure. I know that I'm going to be targeting this right here. Where you at, boy? There he is. Shai Alexander, 11.5 R plus A. Book it. I'm taking it. It's in the mix. He got 10, 11, 11, 23, 12. Honestly, it's a tough defensive matchup. It's a slow pace down spot for Mr. Shai, but I'm going to go over here to DG Fantasy, another great tool, just like Outlier. It's amazing. These tools, they're all over the place. You can see right here, over 11.5. It's 12.5 on FanDuel, the softest book. It's 11.5 on DraftKings, 11.5 on MGM, 11.5 on Caesars, and it's all the way minus 135 on all of them. It may move, it may not move. I won't be surprised if it doesn't move because the matchup is mid, but it is definitely in the mix. And what else do you see up here? Oh my, who's that? That's the play of the day. That's Kristaps Porzingis at 26.5. And as you can see, he's 27.5 on every other book except the softies FanDuel, which I just said, and Pinnacle doesn't have a line yet. Let me tell you, if Pinnacle had Porzingis at minus 150, 26.5, I'd be betting the house on it. Okay, I'm telling you, don't bet your house on it. Most of you guys should be playing $5 to $10 slips maximum. I'm telling you right now, don't be betting your house on it. That's just a turn of phrase. Let's not get carried away. My goodness, some of you guys are literalists. But anyways, as you can go, you can scroll down here. You can get all the value. You can get it in. You got to constantly refresh it. You got to look. You got to see what's happening. You always want to check the stock market because all these players, all these lines, they're stocks. Here's another one that we're going to talk about. Nurkic, 25.5 points, rebounds, assists. He's 26.5 everywhere else. That means we're getting a point of value. Again, this tool is DG Fantasy. The link's in the description. Use code CRUSH and you will get a discount. That's right, folks. Code CRUSH across any fantasy app mostly, and you will be getting a discount. I'm hooking you boys up. I'm doing the Lord's work here, man. I'm doing the Lord's work. I'm doing a YouTube video the night before on top of it all. I'm telling you, I tell everybody in the cord, I tell everybody anything, all these tools. With all the tools that I pay for every month, it's probably close to almost $275, okay? This is an investment. You have to invest in your hobby, just like golf. Golf is expensive. That's my hobby, my main hobby, and it's expensive. So is this. So is PrizePicks. It is what it is. This is the life we've chosen. So accept it, be aware of it, and know what you're getting into. Now, we just talked about old Nurk, the Turk. Is he hitting? Is he selling? Are we tailing? Are we fading? We're getting a point of value. That much is for sure. Everything else, it's in God's hands. Now, if we go back to Outlier, which again, you can use code CRUSH on here as well. The link's in the description. You'll get a full 30 days over there, but take a look at these crispy matchup stats. He just played him on January 16th. He got 28. Played him again in December. He got 27. They're 22nd in points allowed, rebounds allowed 11th, and assist allowed 22nd. Crispy, right? Well, let's look a little bit deeper. Time to get the tiers. Bang! That points allowed for centers shifts to 6. You want to know why? Because there's a man, a myth, a legend, a man who needs no introduction, and that is Domantas Sabonis. And he's coming in, and he's coming to get boards. He's coming to get assists. He's coming to do it all, baby. Look at this wagon. 25, 27, 19, 34, and 24. Okay? Is that going to scare me off of Nurkic? No, because I'm getting a full point of value. But I'll tell you this right now. Old Sabonis, he's in the mix. 22.5 R plus A. Oh, yeah. 13.5 rebounds. I think that's a lot of rebounds. I'm going to go right back to what he just sold, and I'm going to go to his defensive rebounds when they have it on the board tomorrow, and I'm going to take it. But more so than that, I'm going to take his fantasy score once it shows up. It's in the mix. As long as it comes in at 48 to 49.5, I will be taking that fantasy score, and I will be riding this train. Listen to me carefully. I'll be riding this train with no pause now. None. Not whatsoever. No pause until I am forced off. And Sabonis is going to cash. I'm willing it. I'm talking it into existence. So DeMontis, know your role and grab them boards because the boys need it. It's Taco Tuesday. We're trying to eat. So these four gentlemen right here are completely and utterly in the mix. And on top of that, okay, we got the main four. Let's talk about some darts, okay? Let me give you some darts. We're in the bonus round now. Let's go over to PRA. I'm going to talk about somebody right now that's absolute poverty. It just is what it is. I can't help myself. Wendell Carter Jr. Oh, the reason I want to look at Wendell Carter Jr. is because I know my Thunder and they struggle against the 5. And Mr. Wendell is a 5. He is a traditional. Hopefully he can cover this. I wouldn't have it in more than one slip. Max, again, it's a total dart throw. He's a dart throw. Do not anchor this man in your slips. I'm begging you. 1 to 2 slips max, okay? He's Wendell Carter. He will literally go to your house, knock on the door, and sell you something. You understand what I'm telling you? He is a door-to-door salesman. Make no mistake about it. As bad as the Thunder are against the 5, Wendell Carter is that much worse. Be warned. Be warned, fam. I'm warning you right now. I'm telling you. And then we gotta consider this. Look at this. When I saw this, I was appalled. I was disgusted. I didn't know what to do with myself. Jaylen Brown at 20.5, and the cord was telling me that he was 19.5 on Sunday. I have a rule on Sunday. I don't really bet NBA on Sunday because Sunday NBA is poverty. They always sell, whether you go over or under. They're just not interested. But Jaylen Brown at 20.5 points it should be illegal. It's insulting. It's criminal. He's in a slump, as you can see. I get all that, but the fact of the matter is this: Jaylen Brown can go off at any given time, any given day, and 20.5 is just too low. But there's other options here, okay? His R+A, it's in the mix. His PRA, it's in the mix. All these again, we're in the dart portion of the thing. These are not anchors. You do not want to have yourself overexposed to darts. 1 to 2 slips max, okay? These are your filler guys that you do to get in those 5 and 6 leg slips that you degens love so much, okay? Fillers, darts, whatever you want to call it. All 3 of these need to be considered. I will be discussing this on the live stream tomorrow. Again, this is the night before. Most of this stuff's going to be bumped by the time my audience sees it. But guess what? I was fired up and I was drinking Red Bull and I was trying to get this out the night before. So hopefully we can find a sweep. Now there's one more man that I'm going to talk about on this video, and that's Franz Wagner at 21.5 points. My goodness, he has been an absolute legend on the court. Absolutely. Look at this. Just look at the last 5. 36, 34, 13, 38, 19. It seems to me that the man has a 30-point ceiling right now. Okay, this is obviously outlier game 13, 38, 19. If the man gets hot, okay, if he gets hot, and I'm not talking about the type of hot you guys want it to be. Pause with that stuff, okay? I'm talking about he gets hot, woo, bang, count it. That type of hot. He's gonna cover this with ease. Pace up spot, not that great of a defensive spot. I like it. It's a dart. I'm taking a shot. I'm going to throw the dice. I'm rolling it. I'm chucking it. And hopefully it lands on 22 and we can get a cash. And at the end of the day, if he sells, well, he sells because he's just a dart and he's going to be in 1 to 2 slips max. He's not an anchor. You've been warned, Mr. I want to be spoon fed. I know who you are. I'm looking at you, DGen. Let's go back to DGF one last time. See if there's any new crispy news on here. Nope, there's not. There's nothing here. It's still all the same. Folks, again, all these tools, use code CRUSH. The links are in the description. Outlier Bet, DGF. Make sure you check out Parlay Play. I want you guys to support them. Not only does it help me, but this tells them that they're doing the right thing. Guys, we want these applications competing against each other. When they compete, we win. win. That's prime capitalism, baby. You want PrizePicks, Chalkboard, and Parlay Play and Underdog and all of them. You want all of them competing for your coin, because then they're going to be flooding you with promos. They're going to be upping their game like Parlay Play finally has, adding in the alternate lines. You love to see it. It's a step in the right direction and helps the people that live in poverty states like myself get one step closer to a real sports book. Let's go! And don't forget, it is Taco Tuesday on PrizePicks today. I bid you all adieu. I hope to see you in my live stream, CaptainCrush.net. Join the best value Discord on this planet, okay? I'm telling you right now, everybody has a Discord. Everybody thinks they're a professional. Everybody thinks that. I keep it 100 with you guys. It's 83 cents a day, 25 a month. You literally will get taught how to do the right things, fundamental principles, and I'm telling you, you'll win some coin along the way, but more importantly than that, you will have a good time and meet some cool people. So with that out of the way, here's the salute. I wish you all the best. Good luck in all your contests. Eat a taco for your boy. I'm begging you. And as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush.